Rakugo, the customer inquiry trap, the Asahi data leak scandal. Ladies and gentlemen, one day, my apprentice Yotaro comes running in, eyes wide, breath gone. Master, big trouble, huge trouble. What is it this time? Another bear strolling into Kyoto? Well, that did happen, but this is much scarier. A danger that hides right beside us every day. Much worse than a bear, Master. Worse than a bear? Asahi Group Holdings had a massive data leak. 1.91 million people done. What? Their customer info overflowed like beer foam. That's exactly how it spilled. And get this, 1.52 million of those were from their customer inquiry form. The customer inquiry form? You mean the place where people write, "Your beer tastes weird?" Or "The foam is flooding my table"? That one? That one. Name, email, phonetic spelling, phone number. They ask for everything. So you fill it out, and later it leaks out. A real waste of writing, huh? Master, this is not a joke. Even the complaint contents leaked. The complaints leaked whole? Then the victims must be boiling mad. Master, please keep the jokes under control. All right. So how did it leak? They were hit by ransomware, the pay up or else virus. Oh, so customer information was taken hostage, and for a company that prides itself on being dry, it's basically a not our problem virus. Master, there is no virus called that. But think about it. The inquiry form is where customers write freely, thinking it's the safest place on earth. Yes, and that's why it's terrifying. Even experts said they never expected this is where data would leak from. So it was a blind spot. A blind spot? Yes, a leak so unexpected it makes your eyes go blank. I don't think that's how the phrase works, Master. Well, Yotaro, what kind of things were in those inquiries? All kinds. The beer is bitter. The can was dented. The foam overflowed again. That's nothing. The dangerous ones are the refund me complaints. Scammers love people who complain. They're easy targets. Exactly. Experts warned that these inquiry details could be used for fraud. And people write them trusting the company, only to have them handed to criminals. That's dangerous. Master, it really is. Asahi is at fault here. Me, I only leak information on stage. Master, you leak my personal info every performance. No one suffers from that. Your info is harmless. I have no words. Anyway, Yotaro, these days, customers must think before they write. What do you mean? For example, don't write things that reveal too much, like, "A bear is behind my house," or "My husband drinks beer every night and now we're drowning in debt." That's a family leak. Easy target for scammers. Exactly. An inquiry form is just like a Rakugo stage. You let your guard down and start telling the truth. So, be careful about what you write. That's right. Even if you send a complaint, write something that's safe even if it leaks. Otherwise, baiting? Yes, write too much and you'll get hooked by a phishing scam. Master, you know Asahi said the hackers never contacted them about ransom, but the data is already posted online. That's not a blind spot. That's intentional. Asahi has always been a dry company. Master, any final words for Asahi Group? Well, the foam from your Namaja Kikan cans can spill, fine, but the foam of customer information must never spill again. And more than anything, handle customer data with sharper, cleaner quality control. Sharp? You mean like angry? No, like proper management. Asahi must stay dry, but leaking information? That's one thing a dry company must never do. Leaking is bad, Master. And being dry with customers, that's no laughing matter. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our tale.
Please subscribe.